Hello everyone, my name is Doron Yosef Hassidim and I am your instructor for the course ED 5210 Foundations of Curriculum. I'm very excited and looking forward to it, to teach you, to work with you and learn and go with you in this academic journey. Um, Today I will go through the syllabus and also briefly respond to few of your questions or concerns or requests following the survey that I have sent you. If you still haven't taken this survey, please do that. The link for it is in the email that I have already um, sent you. And thank you for those that already filled the survey. Um, there is also Introduce Yourself forum on the D2L website. It's a public forum in contrast to the survey that it is more private. Um, and I will ask you to check this public forum and introduce yourself. So let's go through the syllabus. Please have it in front of you. I won't read it in verbatim, but highlight important points. So first, the course description. So this is an introductory course to study of curriculum or curriculum theory, less on the practice of designing curriculum itself. Although there are connections, of course, and implications from the theory to the practice of designing a curriculum, you will be asked or understand evaluating a curricula. Of course, experience in teaching and curriculum design is helpful, and you can share and contribute from your own experience relevant insights for the course. The course, of course, is important since curriculum constitutes a major, if not the major, part of schooling, and we'll touch also upon connection between curriculum and other aspects of schooling and education. Contact, I'm not physically in Southern Bay or any Lakehead University campus, so we won't be able to meet face to face in the same room. But I am available, of course, through email, and I'm usually respond in a day. We can also have a phone or Skype conversation. If you'd like, just email me in order to schedule. Learning goals and outcomes, you have those details in your syllabus. I would highlight that we are interested in understanding, among others, past and contemporary thinkers. A lot of our readings will follow the train of thoughts of specific scholars, and we also will add contemporary issues around curriculum. So what's going on also in these days. Course delivery. This is a course, an online course delivered through D2L. Please familiarize yourself with this platform. The course website is our classroom, so behave appropriately. The textbook is the 5th edition of Flinders and Thornton, the curriculum studies reader. You need to get the book by purchasing it or any other way. Since it is an online course, I didn't put a request for the bookstore to have it. You might find a copy in the library, but I guess don't rely on it. We will also have additional readings which I will post on the website. I'm doing my best to upload quality digitized searchable files if that helps you and if you're reading from the screen of your computer. Assignments and evaluation. So don't panic. You'll have a number of projects. The first I kind of suggested about discussion participation. So it is quite heavy and intense in terms of discussion. So your participation is crucial. That's why this assignment is 30%. Throughout the week, every week. Um, so you cannot kind of hide in the back. You need to participate and show your participation. Discussion is the best way that we have to show your thoughts to me and to your peers. So you have to participate. Every week I will post one or two questions or issues to discuss. And you will need to discuss them either in small groups or the whole class together. Important to stress here, I believe that good understanding and good writing, and you will need to do writing as part of your assignments, a long a paper wide writing, not just comments and posts. Good writing starts from good reading. So be very attentive when you are reading because this is the first step towards good writing and having good ideas. Sorry. So you're doing the readings enough time ahead in advance, and then you, while you're reading, you're thinking about it in general and in relation to the weekly questions or activities that I post. And then you are required for each theme, for each question, to have one response, but also to comment on response of two of your peers. So for each theme, you have 3 posts, response and plus 2 comments. If there are 2 themes, it's 6 responses. But bear in mind, it is not so much about the number of responses, more about the content and the quality and the engagement that you show in your post. Engagement with the readings, current and past readings, and with your peers and with me. So 3 words or a sentence or even 2 sentences, it's not enough. That does not show serious thinking and reflection. Maybe you can do it in 100 words, maybe 300 words. Let's try not to go above 300 words. There is a rubric in the content section of the course website under assignments that gives you more details about what it is a good response or comment, and there are also examples there. I encourage you to take a look and learn from it. You need to post your initial response by Wednesday and then your comments to others by Saturday. So it sounds a lot, and it is because it is an online course, but bear in mind those if you're doing a regular face-to-face physical course, you see it every week, 3 hours in class in which you discuss with your peers and the instructor. So here, it might be in total for the whole week, every week, 3 hours, maybe more, maybe less. That depends, and you can decide. You will decide how it best for you to spread it throughout the week. You can decide that best for you is every day to log in and comment and post for 20 minutes every day, or maybe every 2 days for 40 minutes. It can amount to less or more, 3 hours, I admit. But this is where the learning happens, where the ideas come and especially where the social aspect of our discussion, of our learning happens. So this is a big part of what we are doing. Um, other other assignments. So you will have three paper assignments. The first two are smaller. The final paper, of course, will be longer. Um, in the first paper assignment, traditional curriculum evaluation, you will take a traditional piece of curriculum and you will need to examine it in light of our readings. Um, in the second paper assignment, you will do that for a non-traditional um, piece. And in the final paper, you will take one of those, or if you want a whole new one, and expand it. Okay, so more on those later in the course. I would just say that for the final paper, you will need also to submit a draft that one of your peers or some of your peers will take a look, but we'll get to it later. Um, Etiquette, it is not just about not plagiarize, meaning cheating when you are writing, but also about how to behave in online discussions. It's pretty straightforward. I expect you to be polite and respectful to each other, and in terms of academic misconduct, um, um, just don't cheat, right? Don't um, write things that are not your ideas without giving proper citation and giving the credit, right, for others. You are expected to use the work of other scholars, of other thinkers. The thing is to give this credit and to use appropriate reference in and quoting and in the D2L website, in the course website, there are resources about how to use specific kind of format doing that. It's called APA. There are also other formats like Chicago and others, but we are using APA. Why? Because this is a common format for social studies, including education. So you can also have the APA book from library, from other places, but I believe that enough sources you will find through the website. The course schedule. So I hope it's pretty straightforward in the syllabus. There are reading every week and the assignments are clearly labeled, including their when they are due. Um, 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 on top of the textbook, as I mentioned, there are also there might be additional readings. You might every week um, discuss as a whole group. You might be assigned to specific groups to have more small groups discussion. It will be clear in the discussion sections to which group you are assigned to. Okay, if you have any questions about that or it's not clear, just ask me. So this is with regard to the syllabus. Now to briefly address few of your questions or concerns that you follow the survey. First, thanks again for all of those that took the survey. If you still haven't, please do that, and I will also be able to address maybe your questions and concerns too. So there was a question: how does the ministry decide what should be put in each curriculum? So this is at least partially, if not mostly, a political question, and we will touch on the political aspect of curriculum mostly in specific week, but it will come and go throughout the course. Another question, will we be discussing issues with the current Ontario curriculum? So yes, specifically with a topic that I saw that several of you are interested in, the curriculum, sex ed curriculum, and the whole debate, again, political debate about it. So in week 10, we will specifically touch upon the sex ed curriculum. Okay. There was a question. I request to discuss the inclusion of indigenous people in the curriculum. So in week 9, we will talk about indigenous education and we'll read about a paper on indigenizing environmental education. So it touches upon inclusion of indigenous people and more than that, maybe more about indigenous approaches. There was a question I request to discuss, I request to discuss the revised sexual education curriculum and whether or not it will be implemented. Again, it was a hot topic in your comments. I don't know what will happen, but we will touch on the academic and social and political issues around curriculum and the struggles over curriculum. And lastly, there was a question how curriculum can be successfully integrated in order to have cross-curricular lessons. So this aspect of cross-curricular or in this interdisciplinarity in other features and characteristics of the curriculum will be discussed. So you are welcome to take the survey. You're welcome to ask questions, to participate and share about yourself in the Introduce Yourself forum. And look out for more emails from me coming up about the first week and participation in the discussion about the first week. The first week is shorter, so it's a bit different in terms of the discussion requirement. Okay, thank you again for watching, and I'm excited about this coming semester and the course, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.